a Walter production. Hey Walter, what's up?
I look at eBay.
Sweet bro, do you know how it all started?
Peanuts.
Guess not. Well, you know what this means, Walter.
No.
History lesson!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's rewind time. Yeah, if I control rewind, I would want Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee.
Wait a minute, something ain't right. Cause then I start to taste them. I say,
Where am I? What's with all these boxes? I gotta get out of here.
So guys, it's eBay time. It's actually pretty interesting, the origin of eBay, but let's get right into it. So, the way it started out was by a guy named Pierre Amadiar. I can't pronounce his name, but that's beyond this. So, as a kid, he would ditch PE class and go to the computer lab in his school and learn how to code, and eventually became so good at it that the school's library hired him to make a computerized cart catalog for the books. After that, of course, he got paid for it, $6 an hour, and then when he graduated high school, he got a degree with computer science in college. And then after that, he co-founded a thing called eShop that was actually bought later by Microsoft. He then became a software developer, and on the side, he also made websites. Here is the theory of eBay. The theory was, the way it started, is his wife was a Pez collector, and they moved to Silicon Valley with his wife, Pam, and she had a hard time connecting with the Pez community of Silicon Valley. So he decided to make a live auction service that made it easy to connect and talk to each other. From betting and being able to communicate on emails. It was created for his fiancée. This theory is called the romantic version or Pez dispenser myth. But romantic version is the right version. The real truth. The real truth is that Pierre saw an imperfection in the stock market, and then he realized by that bidding on things that you would want badly would be more fair, and that would be what people would want. So he decided to make eBay. He made eBay on Labor Day weekend. He made the website in 3 days. Originally called Auction Web, and he had a side business called EcoBay. That's where people think that he got the name from, because what he was going to do is he was going to name it EchoBay.com, but it didn't work because it was already in use by a 90s mining company in Echo Bay, Nevada. So, since that was already taken, he shortened it to eBay. Now, he didn't know exactly what he was doing at the start. He saw it as a hobby, just to see how people would, react with a online bidding service website. And so, what he did is he got a broken laser and put it on the internet to bid on. It eventually ended up bidding for a couple $1,000, like $14,000. And his internet provider, after he started making some money on it, wanted to raise his bill to commercial instead of the regular rate. And he told him, "No, it's just a hobby. I promise. I'm not trying to make actual money off of this. I'm not trying to make it a company." And well, it ended up being that way because he started seeing that he could make so much money out of it. His first site after making it like a real company, it started like the first day, it made like $1,000. So he started to take this thing seriously. So in 1996, the worth of how much money they got back from the taxes of the other bids were around $400,000. And only 1 year later, he got up to over 5 mil. That is an insane growth. He sold 22% of the company afterwards for 5 mil and then changed the name to eBay. Fun fact, Beanie Babies were really big on eBay. Like that was they had their own category for Beanie Babies. And in 1998, they had a $63,000 public offering, and they had like huge skyrocketing stock prices afterwards, and it just went on from there. Eventually, Pierre became a billionaire at the age 31, and he's living the life, man.
Uh-oh.